This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by canvassing for a New Hampshire spending cap. This is Jeremy from Manchester. Of course, he's not just going to any house. This is actually a house of someone that he knows.
Hey, Kate.
Hello.
What?
How are you?
Good. You've heard about the spending cap petition,
Of course.
Right. So I have one for you to read and sign.
All right.
There you are.
Kind of long.
Yeah.
Can you give me a summary instead of me reading the whole thing?
Basically,
I know you were at the meeting the other night.
Yep. Basically, the spending cap is that the city cannot raise the budget beyond the consumer price index urban.
Right.
And this is just all the different details about like different types and parts of the budget. That's why it's so long. That's the language they had to come up with. And the alderman can override it with a 2/3 vote. So other than that, they're stuck with following this basically if this passes. All the petition is about is just getting it on the ballot, not whether or not you agree with it.
Right.
Trying to collect 4,000 signatures.
So just getting on the ballot, that I didn't know.
Make sure you put down your actual registered voter address.
Okay, and my actual registered voter name.
Yep. Because that's what they check, and if it's wrong, it doesn't get counted.
Right. And I don't write Manchester because that's right. And it seems like you're excited about it.
Basically, and then we're going to start doing stuff like standing outside City Hall, standing outside the post office, grocery store, stuff like that to collect signatures.
Right. Well, can you leave me some of those so that I can have people sign them, or should I get them from
Tammy will give you some because we have them like allocated out in packets of 10. So
nothing on the back? We don't have to do anything on the
that's
back?
for me to sign, and I have to do that in front of their notary.
Really? So for every one of these that you get filled out, you have to fill out the back?
Yeah.
So that could be a lot of work if you have a big stack.
Yeah. They do make this tedious, so.
Just to make sure that you're finding real people.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting stories from him about.
If it comes to my door, oh, Dave takes you going out.
Yes, he does. Hey. Their children
Bye,
have
Jeremy.
to.
Thanks for coming.
Well, so what were your?
Louder than me. Okay, go ahead. Ask your
Kate,
question.
what are your thoughts? You know, on this on the spending cap and all the activism that's going on, trying to get spending caps around the state.
Well, I think I'm really excited about it because I know that
Can I ride my bike,
my
Mama?
taxes are too high.
Say what?
Can I ride my bike, Mama?
Of course, your taxes are too high and your interruptions are too frequent. But anyway, you were saying?
I know that my taxes are too high, and I know that from my experience working with the city on committees and things like that, that there's waste. So I would like to see them control their spending.
And you think that this will have an impact? You think it could pass?
I think it could pass, definitely. Particularly with the economy the way it is. I know that I couldn't afford to have my taxes raised anymore. I can't afford to pay anymore. So if other people are in a similar situation that I'm in, with gas at $3.75 a gallon, we need to keep more of our money instead of being charged more.
All right. All right, thanks, Kate. And assistance? Activists with the New Hampshire Coalition are pushing to try and get basically spending caps in various New Hampshire cities, and there are some New Hampshire cities that already have them. But why are you doing this, Jeremy?
Well, I don't want to see property taxes go up. I don't own property in Manchester, but I rent, and so if my landlord's property taxes go up, my rent's going to go up to cover that. Most people don't realize that, but if you rent, you pay indirectly.
And now, how does this compare to the kind of activism that you've seen maybe going on in other states, other parts of the country for this kind of thing? Do we have better activism fighting for this kind of thing?
I think so. We got a lot of people here helping out, people from the Free State Project, people from the Republican Committee, the New Hampshire Advantage Coalition, a lot of people helping out here.
Well, and of course, the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance, which we see here.
Yep.
On you.
Me too.
Well, Jeremy, thank you for your activism.
No problem.
I want to make a couple more details about this this thing. They're looking to get 4,000 signatures in Manchester by the end of June. There'll be an election in November. Now, of course, there are, as I already said, there are 7 other cities that are looking at trying to put this on the ballot too. There are petition activists going around trying to get spending caps in other New Hampshire cities, and there are several New Hampshire cities at least, including some big ones that already have spending cap. I think Portsmouth, New Hampshire, has a spending cap. Anyway, we'll see how they do. This is Dave Ridley for RidleyReport.com signing out. Oh, I should make a correction. There are actually 9 total cities where the activists are trying to get a spending cap in New Hampshire, not 8. Or not this plus 7. Oh, in case you didn't notice what I was wearing, now you know what I was wearing. All right, so Jeremy is off, and he's going to try and get more signatures today.
And just a reminder that the next 1,000 people will have a table at the Porcupine Fest event, and you should go.
Why is it that hundreds of liberty lovers have moved and continue to move to New Hampshire? In part, it's because of the Free State Project's first 1,000 pledge. The success of that pledge gave this man an idea. Max Abramson of New Hampshire is starting what he calls the Next 1,000 Pledge, designed to get another 1,000 Free Staters into New Hampshire by 2011. To find out more, visit pledgebank.com/next1000.